What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So today we have another episode, I guess another video of me playing Digimon, playing with Orobomb again. As you see, Orobomb is playing yellow, and I am going to be playing green. Also, we have this brand new layout. I hope you like it. I figured out how to use OBS and like record different settings and stuff like that. So we see Orobomb go into Upamon, into Kalumon, into Lopemon. Lopemon can get a security card in your hand and then draw a card into your hand as well. So we are playing green here, so he gave us 3 memory, which is very nice. So unfortunately we start Oromon. Oromon does have a 2 evolution memory cost, so that's pretty high, but it's really good against like rushing your opponent and like taking quick security prizes and stuff like that. I think at the time like that was the only like level 3 in my hand. Looks like we're gonna get a Mimi. Oh, maybe not. Hold on, we're debating. Maybe the hand's not that good if we're Mimi this early. So yeah, we're gonna Mimi here. Put Orobomb to 3. Mimi will allow you to immediately have 3, and it has a really cool effect that can make you either hatch a Digimon or bring a Digimon out of the raising area, which is played later on. So we see Orobomb going to raise his Salmon. I forget what it's called. Just a little. This is level 3. It has some effects. I just can't remember. I think it like when it gets knocked down, you have 3 or less like security. Add security +1. See tie coming down. There's multiple ties in the yellow. We see both of them being played right now. So let me pull them up. The one on the right has you have 2 or less memory. You set to 3, and what he's doing right now is look at your security cards, reveal 1 card, put it in your hand. If it's yellow, recover a card. So if it's not yellow, it does not gain security. The other tie, it just allows your security Digimon to get 2,000 more DP. And that's it. Looks like he did grab a Glorious Burst, and Glorious Burst just reduces the memory, or reduces the DP of a Digimon, or reduces a DP by 12,000 of Digimon, so you can like delete it, which is pretty cool. And it looks like we're gonna go 2-3 with the double ties there. All right, so we're gonna bring out the Auroramon. We're at 3 because of Mimi, which is really good. And I think I've said this before, if you are playing against an opponent that has some kind of tamer effect that gives them 3, you want to always make sure you set your opponent at 3 at least. Don't ever give them like 1 or 2. Always try to get that 3. We see a Woodmon that comes down. We'll go down to 2. So obviously the hand's not that good if we're getting Woodmon out. Woodmon's not a guy that you usually want to get out right now, because I don't think we're going to see an attack from my opponent, but that must be the only level 4 in my hand at the time. So we're at 1 security. The tie does go up to 3. So we see if I can somehow play it correctly. So we go to 3. But remember, as soon as we cross over that 0 line and give him 1, it's his turn no matter what. We'll see a Rapidmon. Rapidmon just gives like 1,000 DP for each suspended Digimon, which does come into play later on to make Rapidmon even stronger. It's not Rapidmon, it's Ceresmon, of course. Then it's stronger. Rapidmon is a trait. So yeah. So we see, I forget this armadillo guy's name, but I think that it just has like an effect if you swing it to security, it like places it. It's like a weird, interesting new effect that we see in 1.5. We see ShineGreymon come down. It's going to allow him to put a tamer in his hand and play it for free, and as well get the attack at the effect. So we see Kyrie come down. Kyrie will allow him to get an extra memory if he's 3 security or less. So see, we're going to flip over again to Argomon. Argomon is really, really good. I like Argomon a lot in this stack, just to be able to, when it's unsuspended, gain a memory, which is really good. Even though green's like low cost, I still think it's good. I haven't played a lot of Digimon, but the times I've been testing with Argomon, like gaining the extra memory is like really cool. Like, so with Mimi plus Argomon, you're getting like 4 to 5, which I think is really nice. That could be crazy, but we'll get Argomon out. Just a free level 3, just vanilla level 3, which is good. That's what we want to see when we're evolving. Like with the Auroramon, we want to hard play those. We don't want to evolve into Auroramon because it is a 0 evolution, while this Agumon is 0. So now we have more memory to use. Looks like we might go into another. We're going to see Mimi bring the Agumon out. That's pretty good. So now we can attack with the Agumon if we want to. Swing with it. We can swing Rapidmon, whatever. There we see Togemon. Now Togemon's going to Of course, let us draw for the evolution, and then look at top 3 cards, reveal a level 5, and put it into our hand. This can help us find like the Blossomon or find Ceresmon. We see Archimon, we see Auroramon, and Rapidmon. So we can get Rapidmon. Rapidmon's not. I guess Rapidmon's fine while we're trying to go to Ceresmon right now, but of course you want to find those Blossomons. We're at level 5 with a Rapidmon that can go into Ceresmon, so we really want to find a Rapidmon, a Blossomon after that. Looks like we see a hit up potential discovery, going to suspend the Togemon. Looks like we are going to get a Ceresmon into play. So hidden potential, you can suspend one of your Digimon and reduce the cost of evolution by 5. So we suspend that guy. And looks like we are going to draw for the Ceresmon, of course. And looks like we are going to get the... So we do have the Blossomon, which is good. And we're going to use Ceresmon as effect. So the way that this works is in this new 1.5 meta with green, you have Digisorption, which can make your effects or make your Digivolution cost less. So we're going to suspend one of our guys to get minus Digivolution. So like Blossomon has -3 when you do this effect. But then Ceresmon has a thing that says, hey, instead of you doing your Digimon, you can do your opponent's Digimon. So instead of suspending one of my guys to get the evolution cost, I can suspend his guys. Basically, it just says like, hey, if you want to evolve for free, you have to suspend one of your guys, right? But if you have Ceresmon out, the big bird guy, you can then suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. And it's really good because what you saw there is I was able to swing into his Digimon and say, hey, that ShineGreymon is not going to evolve next turn because we knocked it out. And the only way you can attack Digimon in this game is, of course, by your Digimon being suspended. So that's really cool with green. You can suspend your opponent's Digimon, attack them, force them to suspend, and knock them out. It's a weird kind of control deck, which is very, very nice. That's why I love green a lot. Just being able to manipulate your opponent's side of the field is really strong to me. So looks like we see a blocker come out. We see him evolve into a level 4 right now. Looks like just some vanilla stuff. I might have missed something underneath the rabbit-looking guy. I forget his name. Was he another tie here? So what Orbom's trying to do is get multiple tamers on the field. His mega makes it where for each tamer in play, you can minus somebody's DP by 4, or maybe it does. Does it do 4 or does it minus it by 4? Either way, yeah, minus 4,000. So each tamer gives him minus 4,000. So right now he can like minus up to 16,000, which is pretty good. Like Ceresmon only has 12k, so he can like delete Ceresmon. Blossomon has 7, so that's 19. So it wouldn't delete the Blossomon. The way it works in Digimon is if you go to 0 DP on a Digimon, they get knocked out or deleted. So to my turn, we get Goblimon. Going to draw. We have double Mimi, so maybe we can like hatch the Goblimon if we want to. Looks like we found a Kabuterimon, so now we're finding some of our good guys. We found level 3, level 4. We're going crazy right now. All right. We can suspend Mimi, bring Kabuterimon out, and if we have like Blossomon, we can suspend his blocker, attack into it, or whatever. We see Mimi bringing out the Kabuterimon. Very, very good. Do I have another Blossomon in hand? Or Archimon. Archimon is another great guy here. Looks like we're suspending our guy. Just being silly here. I'm not thinking correctly. We definitely want to suspend his guy, which I think he does, yeah. So now we can attack the Blossomon into his blocker, and then attack with Ceresmon in that. So who does Ceresmon swing into? Ceresmon should... I think the way it should go is Blossomon should swing into the blocker, just because we know we survive, I think. No, he would actually... They actually would get deleted, because I think Ty gives him an extra 1,000, so he actually is 7k, so that's probably the correct play, is by saving that. So yeah, I think that's fine. We've get a level... So we suspended one of our Mimis. The Mimis have an ability, if you have a level 5 or higher, you can bring a Digimon out of the raising area, or you can hatch an egg. So that's what we see there. We see Blossomon swing. All right, and let's see what happens. Does he have... Okay, another tie. All right, so now he's got more tamers, and we'll see what the other... Okay, he's doing the tie effect. The tamers, whenever they get hit in security, the effect goes off because they get to go and play. It's like one of the security effects. So he's allowed to look at his security cards, put a yellow card in his hand, or put a card in his hand, and if it is yellow, he can recover +1. We see Blossomon swinging. Okay, so there's Patamon. And let's see what else happens here. I think that card in the middle needs to go on the prize cards. Maybe he did it right. I don't know. I can't remember anymore. Anyways, we're swinging. We're doing our thing. We're at 3 memory. We have like, we're doing pretty good. Like, 2 security left from opponent's side of the field. He has maybe able to get 1 Shine off, but Shine can't clear the board right now. Shine can only do like 20k, and we have like 24, 14, 26 in play. Now we have Woodmon as well, so Woodmon's going to give him up to, well, I don't think Woodmon gives him up to 3, but it's 4 because of Mimi. Mimi has the ability, her effect is like if you're under 3, gain a memory, so now he's at 4, which is pretty good. Alright, so now, so we see the ShineGreymon come out. Does he have another tamer? That's the question. But the big thing here is, if he has Shine, Shine would probably clear the Blossomons. You want to clear the Blossomons so I can't suspend him if I Digivolve into Ceresmon. And the cool thing about ShineGreymon is it does have an effect where it takes an additional security card when you swing into it, which is pretty good. So you can like clear the board, evolve into Rise, like or Shine hypothetically, right? And then you can swing with Shine if you have enough memory, and then you take an additional security attack because the ShineGreymon. It's this whole combo of ShineGreymon. It's a ShineGreymon. It's a really, really strong. Like, I even have the deck built right now. Like, it's really good. Those are my Shine and Rise. Like, it's really good. So, I wonder what we're debating about right now. We're talking about something. Like, I don't have the sound zone, so I'm not 100% sure. But, there we see the Shine coming out. Shine will probably get rid of both Blossoms. And, can he get rid of the Woodmon too? There's 4, 8, 12, 16... Is there 16, 20, 24? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 14 plus a 6 is 20. So yeah, he board wiped me, which it's whatever. Like, it's, you know, we have 2 memory left. We could potentially win this turn if we play it right. Because we can hatch this turn with the Mimi. So if we unsuspend the Mimi like we're supposed to, and we have a level 3, what we can do, okay, hopefully we do this, because we have potentially game on board right now. There's Argumon coming down. Okay, looks like we are going to download Shine. We're going to swing into the Shine. So that's terrible. What could happen is we could use Mimi to hatch an egg, evolve into level 3, and then bring it out. Maybe I didn't have a level 3 and that was the situation. Hopefully that's not the case, because we definitely could have won this turn, and I just played poorly that turn, and that was the case. It's always different, like playing okay and then watching it. So there, okay. So we had the level 3, so we could have Mimi hatch, Mimi bring out, and then swing with Argumon, see what happens. Swing with the other Argumon, and then we could have swung with Ceresmon to win the game. Potentially, right? I don't know if he has anything that could. Because the only thing he has that could like clear somebody is Glorious Burst, but there's no security effect on Glorious Burst. So we definitely could have won this turn, but I'm still learning the game. After rewatching the game, you're like, oh, you could have done this instead, Josh. You're like, terrible at Digimon as well as Pokemon. Like, wow, really? I'm just kidding. Anyways, I don't know what we're debating here. Kabuterimon for 1. We had a Kabuterimon. Like, we definitely could have won this turn. It's just in the thing, in the sweat of things, like, you're just not thinking correctly, right? And then we're going to draw Brackmon. We didn't even swing at the Argumon at all. Oh, that's terrible. He actually goes to 4 as well because of Mimi. So, terrible, but, I mean, we're so far ahead. I can't see him, like I physically can't see him getting a Shine out this turn. That's, like hard playing a Digimon, evolving, and then evolving all the way to a Shine. There's no way that happens, right? It's just, we could have won last turn. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's whatever. Alright, but anyways, we're looking good. Green's looking great right now. Still learning. So let's see what happens. Evolves in Patamon for 0. What else does he do here? He's probably like, dang it, Josh, why didn't you just win last turn? Like, why do you make me suffer? So, who knows? Oh, well. The show must go on. I don't know what's happening right now. We're talking about something. I can see, like, the green going on my side, so I know we're talking about something. I just don't know what it is. So, Glorious Burst, going to reduce somebody by 12. Looks like he's going to reduce the Ceresmon. But, I mean, we're still in position to win. So, unless he puts down some blockers. And if he puts down some blockers, then things get really weird. Because he has a blocker, then the blocker could, like, negate the Argamon, even the Gargamon. Or the Kabuterimon, we'd have to hope to have Bancho Stingmon, and that can, well, that's so, okay, there's a blocker, of course, Josh, of course, okay, so we draw, hatch, okay, do we have a okay, so we see him just scoop here, yeah, either way, we should have won last turn, I just played terribly, unfortunately, oh well, it happens. Alright, so let's see if we can go forward. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Nobody cares what you could have done, Josh. Because you didn't do the correct thing last turn. So, alright, so let's go right here. Alright. Alright, so on to game number 2. It is best 2 out of 3, like always, just to see what happens. Loser decides to want to go first. Second, at Digimon, there's no reason why you don't want to go first. There's no argument. I can't think of a single one, and even when I talk to everybody else, there's not a single reason why you don't want to go first. So yeah. Both going to get 5 here. It looks like we see Cupamon come into play, which I don't think you want to start Cupamon. I think you want to start Upamon. I think Upamon is the better one, but, you know, of course you want to play 5. So we see him give me 1. Oh no, gives me 2. Gives me 2, so he's a blocker. So that's pretty good. Starting off with 2. Let's see what we can do with it. I don't know why I put it at 1, because I don't know. So we see Argamon come down. Let's see what else he got here. What else does my opponent have? Or what else do I have, right? So we hope we have, like, Agumon, and Agumon can evolve into, like, I think, like, the optimal turn is we want to go to, okay, so nope, we have an Oromon. Again, the worst one to have. Like, we want to have Agumon into, like, Kabuterimon. Into, like, Rapidmon. That's, like, the best. 2, 3, 4. No, we missed one. 2, 3. 2, 3. Am I missing one? 3, 4. No, 2, 3, 4. Into Rapidmon, and that way you're set to get Ceresmon. That's the order you want to do it. Yeah. That's the optimal turn, I think. I think that's, like, optimal. Like, super optimal is what you want to do with that. I think, yeah. That seems like the best to me. So, anyways, we're talking again. Sorry. Also, Orbom, we stream these, so if you want to see his side when he streams, like, check that out, I guess. I think what's happening is he's, like, talking, I think, to somebody. And I didn't know I was at 1 memory, and so I was like 2. Like, I'm like, oh, I was at 2 memory. Oh, busted. All right, so now we can go forward. So now, I think he was like talking to somebody. Somebody was like asking him a question because he is streaming this. So we were talking to people and stuff like that. So we go into Gargamon. So this is also a pretty optimal turn 1. Getting the Gargamon out ASAP. It's not Rapidmon, but it's somewhere. So we see Unimon come out. I think it's his name, Unimon. Is that his name? I have yellow in front of me, so I have yellow in front of me just because I don't know all the cards' name, and I'm trying to do better to remember all the cards' names. I'm sorry, I apologize. Yeah, it is Unimon. Cool. And there's Lopmon. Lopmon's going to draw a security, draw a card. Pretty good. It does take it down, but the point of yellow is to go down on prize cards, so you can then go up on prize cards. The weird concept, I know. You want to take your own prize cards so you can have more prize cards later on. So Rapidmon comes out. We see just got the Lopmon. We're at 2. So can we get into, like, Blossomon? Okay, we got a Mimi. Mimi put him at 2. Now this is interesting. Well, we couldn't attack because if we attack, the blocker blocks our Gargamon and we get deleted. So we actually couldn't attack there. Unfortunate. So Mimi got to put him at 2, and we'll see what happens. I mean, 2 memory, I don't think he has a way to get a shine out. I don't think you want to rush shine here. I think you want to focus with yellow on getting a bunch of tamers out, and then once you have your tamers out, then you go to shine. Because yellow takes a second to set up. Once you're set up, if yellow goes into end game, you're like 100% gonna win most of the time. Just because you're so strong. Like if you have a wide board and then you go into shines, then you're just going to like board wipe your opponent because you have like 10 tamers out and you do like 40,000 DP and you just like board wipe your opponent and then you just win the game from there. So yeah, the whole point of yellow is that you go down on prize cards, just to let you know, and then you late game you just destroy your opponent because they can't handle when you board wipe them. So see a ShineGreymon, they're going to come out. Does he have a tamer? Got the Kyrie, not the one he wants to have, so no TKs, unfortunately, is what that means. We go Agumon, okay, so we're at 3. Can we find a way to attack him to this ShineGreymon? Right now, Shine only does 4, so it's not too detrimental, but it will still give security +2, security +1. So that's still scary, is because if he goes Arise into Shine, then like Shine could start swinging for 2 security cards every single turn, and become like just snowball, right? So we see Vegemon, we see Blossomon, and this is where we see like the Digisorption on ourselves, be able to suspend our guy to evolve for free, which is pretty good. So we got Vegemon, we got Blossomon. So right now he's only swinging for 4 for Shine, so it will not knock out my Blossomon. But what he could do is just evolve into Shine, take a knockout that way. We see Ormon, it's going to put us at 0. Okay. And then we see Vegemon for 1. Kyrie does not affect because Kyrie has to have 3 or less memory. So now he's just at 1. Very nice. But he still can Shine here. Shine will only give 4k. So we'll see what he does. Okay. Now that Salmon, it only wants to attack when there's like 3 security or less. And he doesn't have 3 security. So you won't see him attack. Salmon says if you have 3 for your security cards, place the top card of your deck on top of your security stack. So, yeah. There's TK. Alright. Is it on deletion? Or, yeah, it's on deletion, right? Yeah, on deletion. So, like, the Salamon, the guy on the left on his side of the field, like, it's purposely to attack when he has 3 or less. And then what that does is, like, even though he gets deleted, you get to gain a security, which is good. It's that late game recovery that we talked about. But he did play TK. TK lets him look at security cards again, finds a Shine. Shine goes in hand, and now he puts 1 on top. And now we know he's a Shine. We know he has a Shine in hand, which is very scary. It's only 8k still. It's not these monsters 20+ numbers, so we might have a second to get out of Ceresmon. If we could delete the the ShineGreymon, we might be okay. So we'll see what happens. Argomon does let us gain a memory. Once again, we're at 4 now, which is like what I was talking about earlier. It's really cool being able to gain additional memory because Argomon, people might have arguments with it, but I think Argomon is really good as a guy. So see Mimi go to Hatch going to the Minimon. Minimon just gives you additional DP, which does help you push back some numbers. So Godmon, going to draw a card. We only have 1 Mimi out, so we can't do too much with it. Okay, there's the 1 drawn for Kabuterimon. Now we could swing at least 3 times if we want to. And it'll be up to Orbomb if he wants to block any of those. So we'll see if he does that or not. Let's see, what do we do here? I honestly can't remember. It's been a couple of days since we played this game, so I couldn't tell you. We already caught game number 1. We could have won a long time ago. But one thing we could do, like I said, is we could tackle 3 guys and, like, question mark. What we're trying to find is, like, a way to get Ceresmon out. So we see Argomon going to suspend itself, draw a card. Argomon's really good. It's, like, so good. It's busted, and it, like, got banned already. It's got nerfed. There's 2 cards of green that are nerfed. That has Hint of Potential, which, like, lets you suspend one of your Digimon, whatever. And then, Argomon's also suspended just because it, like, lets you get, like, so many level 3s on the field when you attack with it. It's really strong. So let's see what else. So we got Rapamon. We're at 1 right now. We got multiple 5. So Rapamon is going to swing. All right. So it has 6k right now. So Orbomb can block it or not. Looks like he is just going to let it hit. And unfortunately, we did hit a I forget his name. It has Vanilla 6. That's all I know. It's just a vanilla level 5. But I'll pull its name up real quick, just so we can say we know it. It is Ceresmon. It's just a generic level 5 to get into your ShineGreymons. So that's all it is. And what else do we have? So no matter what, he's going to gain 4. Maybe attacking that turn was a little bit bad, but he's at 4. Then he gains 1 because of Kyrie, so he's at 5. All right, so we'll see. He's got 8K to play with a Shine this turn. If he does go to Shine, he could. Well, he can't do double Shine. Double Shine will be busted. When you use Shine, you suspend your Digimon. So you suspend your Tamers, and you can't double suspend your Tamers. So that's good. We see the Rise looks like it's going to swing into the Argamon. It is a 7 versus a 6. So that is definitely some of the things that you can say why the other guy is better. He would at least knocked out his Shine. His Rise. I don't know if he has any bonus. I don't think so. I think it's just generic. But we see his Salmon swing. Going to gain a security pack. So basically lost the guy for no reason. So we probably shouldn't have any attack there. Maybe. It's hard to say because you don't never know what your opponent's going to hit off security. That's the cool thing about Digimon is you never know what's in the security cost. Which I do like a lot. I do like that. That's pretty cool. But let's see. He has 8K. He could drop a Shine and clear like Blossomon, and so we don't have Ceresmon. Looks like he's gonna go TK. Okay, for 2. So now he can do 12. Okay, so now he can clear the whole board. Yeah, he can clear the whole board with the Shine, which we know he has Shine in hand. So if he drops Shine, clears the Blossomon, clears the Gargamon, and we're back to square 1. We see a Lopmon coming down. Lopmon does have a 0 evolution. Is it 0 or 2? Looks like it is 2, maybe? Yeah, I think it's what it is, 2. Alright, and then we see Shine come down, most likely. And there's the Shine coming down. I'm going to board wipe and get rid of those 2 guys. That's why, like I said, this is where, Shine becomes strong. We're late in the game now. He's doing 12K when you evolve into Shine. Clears the board. Cobblepteriomon comes out. Now we have Cobblepteriomon versus the world. So we'll see what happens. Mimi can't hatch an egg, and that is what we're going to see. We're going to see a Argamon come out. So, we had a field of a lot, but swinging, maybe a mistake. Like I said, it's questionable because you don't know what's in your opponent's security cards. We're both at 4 right now, so we'll see what happens. We got to hope we find maybe a Ceresmon. If we could somehow, there's no way we can get a Ceresmon out pretty easily in its swing because we can't Digiocean ourselves. So see Blossomon coming out. I'm going to put it at 0. And then I think we talk about this play for a second, maybe. Yeah. Let's see, we're talking about this for a second, deciding what we should do, what I should have done. I still think I don't want to suspend the Blossomon because then he could just knock it out, which is what my reasoning I think was behind this play. I can suspend the Blossomon so I can fall for free, but then he can just knock me out with Shine on my Blossomon. So I think that's the reason why I didn't suspend him. So, and looks like we're just gonna go to Cobblepteriomon, put him at 3 plus Kyrie. No, he doesn't get Kyrie now because he doesn't have 3. He's at 4. See, I think that was the reason behind that. I didn't think... yeah, I think that's the reason was. We didn't want to suspend our guy so Shine doesn't just knock him out immediately. It seems good, right? You're like, okay, we're just going to whatever, but it's not the play. So he hits a Mimi, and then he has security attack +1 because the ShineGreymon. Okay, so that's looking bad now. 2 to 4. He has a blocker +2 dudes, so a little scary now all of a sudden. So... not looking good right now, but we'll see. If Ceresmon comes out, Ceresmon can swing into the Shine, take a knockout, and maybe, if we can somehow get enough memory, which we have Mimi's, and Mimi will give us 3, so we can, evolve into Ceres. But who do we suspend? That's the question, right? Because if you hard play, it just goes to Aura Bomb's turn, unless he gives us a lot of memory here. Alright, so there's one, and he's going to get another tie, put us at 3. Look at a security. Alright, so we only have 3, which is not ideal, unfortunately. Right? Okay, so we're at 3 now. Oh, man, yeah, I don't know how we win this now. I mean, Ceresmon, we can evolve into Ceresmon, but we'll have to suspend ourselves, and then we can't attack. So, Cometeramon comes out. Now we could, we have double Mimis here, so Mimis could get level 3 out, and then we see a Mimi getting an Argamon out. We see a Gogmon coming out, and we could suspend. We could suspend the Mimi to bring out the Gogmon, and then we could do the play I was talking about. We can, yeah, there we go. I think that's what we do here. We bring Gogmon out. This is a pretty good play if I remember it. And we can evolve into Ceres, suspend the Gogmon. Let's see if we have this play in hand. I don't know if we do, but in my head, oh, we have hidden potential. So hidden potential is going to suspend the Goblimon. Okay. Oh, we can't suspend the Gogmon with Ceresmon because we don't have Ceresmon. Duh, Josh. You just have the one of hidden potential in your hand. Like, what? Alright, so we have Ceresmon out. We can go into Blossomon to suspend his Armadillo guy. We're gonna do his blocker. Okay, no, the armor. Okay, so looks like we're gonna do that. Ceresmon will swing. And so I think that's where the mistake was. We should have suspended his blocker, like he was like going to do, and then Ceresmon could swing it to Shine. But Blossomon can still swing into the Armadillo guy. Okay, looks like. Yeah, I don't think we should evolve there. I think we should swing Blossomon to his Armadillo looking dude. Right? Yeah, I think you go Blossomon, swing his Armadillo dude. And I think we just like either pass to give him 3, or we just keep evolving him again. There's no point playing Ceresmon right now. We want to hold the Ceresmon because Ceresmon can suspend his side of the field. So during this game, we are still learning. So there's an Argamon going to 1. And we get a Woodmon. Alright, so now we got plenty of guys. Alright, so we got a 4 for him. He was getting 3 no matter what, so maybe the 1's a little bit too much. But, I mean, right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3, 4. We have 5 on the board right now. So we could potentially win next turn. Once again, we could potentially win if he doesn't put down a blocker. Because we have 5 attackers on the field. So let's see if that happens or not. Especially since we can suspend his guy if we want to. But we'll see. We see Shine going to actually swing. There's Togemon. And there's Blossomon. Okay. Now, if he puts a blocker out, we can still suspend it because he knows he has Ceresmon in hand. He could have maybe swung at the Blossomon to knock it out, and that way we can't win. But I don't even know if I'll win next turn because I don't remember. We'll find out. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if he has any security cards that can help him win. I really can't remember. So, looks like we're talking about something right now. Yeah, I think definitely the play right now is just to like, maybe he wanted to swing a double, like take 2 securities with Shine. That way he has game aboard next turn. I see the bunny dude come out. Okay. We'll see what happens. Does he find a blocker or not? But like I said, even if he finds a blocker, we're just going to suspend it because of Ceresmon's effect. So, I mean, it looks like we're okay. Because no matter what, we're going to... Okay, there's a blocker. Okay. So let's see what we do this turn. Unsuspend, unsuspend, unsuspend. Okay. We gain... I think there's too many memory, Josh. No, maybe... Oh, we have double Argamon. Okay. So now we get 3. The double Argamon gives us 5. Like, we have 5 memory now. Woo! Woo! Alright, let's see here. So we should go into Ceresmon to spin his Unimon. Right, Josh? Right. Okay. Now, Ceresmon swing. Ceresmon swing, Gobbly swing, Argamon swing, and then Woodmon swing, and that is going to be game number 2. Yellow, I don't like I said, doesn't have any security ways to negate the hand, and there you go. Green takes down yellow 2-0. Pretty cool. Green doing its thing. So yeah, let me know what you think. Orbomb, shout out to you for always playtesting, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully for another game of Digimon. And man, I am really liking Green a lot. Just in the few testing games. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think. Alrighty. Bye.